Kensher here, hoping was doing well as always. Hey, the time is here. Time is moving forward, we're moving toward greater and greater. And not just guessing anymore. We're moving towards purity, moving towards truth. We're moving towards what everyone needs to see on the stage of the journey that they're meant to be on, or the stage of the journey that they're going to be on. So we're moving towards this stage to where everyone is going to be able to understand all the things that they had to go through, understand all the things that they went through throughout their life, their journey, and understand where they have to go from here, or where they need to be, where who they truly are, which is the spirit wants them to be, wanted them to experience or experiment with, and to learn from why they are here. So we have to get to a point now to where we are bypassing the logics, bypassing the things that we're reading in books and just taking it in and holding it in with what was said to us. We have to get to a point now to where we're able to feel what's real. We're able to feel what's true. We're able to know within our being, okay, this is the way to take, and not have to be told by specific people, or told by books, or told by, by what someone else said. You have to know within yourself. Kind of a bird box thing whenever they're in the woods and they're trying to find a destination, and they keep on hearing all these voices, but they had to stay within. That's what the blindfold is: stay within and find their destination instead of listening to where the outer voices were telling them to go. Now it's the time to hear within yourself. You've been taught many things on your journey so far, depending upon the stage that you're on. Because the thing about it is, we're on different stages of growth. Everyone is on different stages of growth, and everyone's spirit wanted them to experiment different specific things for their growth. So there's spirits on different stages of growth. Okay? And the spirits on different stages of growth, depending upon the stage that the spirit is on, the spirit is experimenting on. Depending on that stage, you're going to have different beings, or different, what they'll call entities, that are controlling in this cosmic body. Different entities that are controlling within this cosmic body, depending upon what spirit is on what stage. And they are set there. They're set in place. That's why a lot of times y'all don't hear me saying they. This is the truth. The theys that they're talking about, and all these theys have names. They're giving them names in many books. But these theys that they're talking about on different stages, they're here to make sure that you're prepared to go to the next stage. If you're not prepared, you'll continue to do certain things until you see, okay, I'm strong enough to get out of this now and go to the next stage. So you will go through certain experiences or experiments in life to where you may feel weak, and then all of a sudden you're like, man, this thing ain't bothering me no more. It's showing you that, okay, you're going to another stage, or you have been to another stage, and that other stage is not bothering you anymore. There's literally spirits here to learn how to be an oversoul, okay? There's literally spirits here to learn other areas of the energy points within them, And there's, like I said, there's entities or beings that may be in those areas. But all these things that they're said is on the outside of us, we have this within us. We are really at the totality of this. We are in control of all these things. We set these things in place for us for our growth. So eventually you'll learn that you are in control of this. These things are not in control of you really, but you are really in control of all these entities, all these beings that they're saying. But You have to get to the realization within yourself to where, yes, I am in control. I'm stronger than that. They can't control me anymore. They can't control my thoughts anymore. You'll be whole within yourself, and you will have your own way of seeing and thinking and acting about things. But as you grow spiritually and you become spiritually whole within this being, physical being that you've created, you will know that. But some spirits are in a certain section of the body that they're creating, they're learning in that section. Okay? So what this video is about is understanding where you are on the journey, understanding where you are, knowing that, okay, it's going to be okay. Just understand that you are here for growth. Continue to go through your stages of growth. Be okay with where you are, but not to the point to where you're not continuing to grow. Don't get caught up in cycles. Be okay but you want the growth to continue on at all time. You want your process of growth to continue. You don't want it to stop. But the reason why I wanted to make this video really and truthfully is to allow people to understand that we are on different stages of growth. So whenever you're talking to another spirit or talking to another person in the human body, a spirit in the human body out here, understand that they may not be on your stage. You're experiencing something totally different than them. So once we understand the totality of this, we understand that, okay, they are being taught on this specific stage, by this specific entity on this stage. But once they are strong enough and they begin to become aware of their power, they will go bypass that stage. They cannot be stopped. Once you understand that, you cannot be stopped. But they're just going through the stages. That's where all this school and outer school and grades and all this stuff come from. It came from something spiritual, some unseen. Then when kids go to college, they're not around their parents anymore for the most part. So they have to learn on their own. And then the teachers in college, those teachers, they give you the stuff and they're like, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. If not, oh well. They're not like the teachers in high school to where they're walking around the class and making sure you're doing your homework, making sure you're doing your work. No, in college, they give you the work and you have to put the initiative out there to do the work. So that's on a higher stage of growth. And then after the college stage, whenever you get out there on your own and go out into your, which is supposed to be your purpose, but people are, like I said, here for different experiences. So some people are out there working jobs and stuff like that. And, when they get out there, they don't have their parents. They have to figure out life on their own. Then they have their own kids. And then they say, man, that's why my parents were saying this, or that's why my mom and my dad were saying these things, even though I didn't like it back then. But now that I have kids, I understand it, why they were saying certain things. But you go through maturity, stages of maturity, and you will begin to feel and see, because whenever you're going through all those stages, there's different feelings that you've got through all those stages that you either like or don't like. And then especially when you get on your own and have to experience life on your own, sometimes you're like, man, I wish I would stay back at home with my parents. Because these overwhelming feelings that you get, but you came here to feel. You came here to go through that process. That's why they call this place Earth. It's an anagram for heart. So you came here to feel. That's why women, they for the most part, they feel they know how to. For the most part, they've mastered that. So now they have to master, the up here, and then the man have to master down here, but you get to that place of wholeness whenever you've mastered both of them. And you get to this place of wholeness, and now you're like, okay, this is what's really going on. We are just being taught on different stages. People, entities, or spirits are just put in place to show us certain things on different stages. Make sure we're ready and prepared to go to the next stage. That's what it's all about. So let's just break away from all the fear. Let's break away from all the fear. And let's get into the pureness of this. The purity of what's really going on here. Be okay with where you are, but understand that you want to have this drive to grow more, expand more, be greater at all times. Don't get complacent. Don't get stagnant. You don't want to be in a stage for years just being stagnant and regurgitating the same information or learning the same thing over and over again. You know, not learning anything new. You don't want to get stagnant. You want to stay the course, of course, but you don't want to get stagnant on a stage of the course or get comfortable there. You know within yourself, if you have to continue on, you know within yourself, within you is telling you it's more, there's more, there's more. But if it's not, then maybe for this time that you're just supposed to be right there. But if it's something inside of you that's driving you, telling you it's more to me, I'm greater. There's more that I need to know. You have to open yourself up. Get away from the fear. You have to let go. Let go. If you really want this, you have to let go of what you think you know up here so that you can receive the greater. It's there for you. But you have to let go of other people's ways, those outside voices. You have to let go of them. The time is now to let go. If you really want this, the time is now to do it. Release the fear. This is your moment to step forth and continue to move forward on the journey to where you want to be. Much love. Kenshu Love.